What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. As we already know, Diddy has this lawsuit in which he has signed off and settled the lawsuit with Cassie. And this is very interesting because we always knew that this had some hell to pay with implications. But the aftermath is that Diddy has Revolt. We know Revolt has Drink Champs. It's a great channel. People go on there and debate. You know, T.I.'s been on there. You got Candace Owens on there. But now in looking at this is very interesting because you have a lady by the name of Dawn Montgomery who also works for Revolt. And there is a podcast called Monument to Me podcast. Here's what she says about her future intentions. I won't be signing on to do a third season of Revolt's Monuments to Me podcast. I am a SA survival, and I cannot be a part of a show that's supposed to uplift black women while @Diddy leads the company. Believe black women. Now, she did tag him, and you can't really fire her because she's about to quit. And of course, she is a liberal, Black Lives Matter, all of these things. And I mean, I didn't know who this young lady was before today, but she says she is an SA survivor. And if you can know what that means, assault, and you know what the first part is that. I can't say it here on YouTube. But here's the situation. She says, believe black women. Is Cassie black? I see that now we're trying to make Cassie black, when to me, Cassie is not what I would consider black, but it fits the narrative. And this is important for men to understand. This is just one thing to come with a lot of these. I'll tell you, a lot of you brothers out there that you guys are dating out the race. And I told you that black women was going to clap back at this, right? I just haven't posted a video yet, but I could have told you this was coming down the pipe. Diddy's always so black community oriented. And now you have black women saying that we're going to quit our jobs because you're supposed to uplift black women, but you're out here doing X, Y, and Z to a black woman. Now that woman is not necessarily black, but has a black, I don't know, maybe the dad's like a fourth black, something like that. She looks like she's Filipino to me. But this is just what's going to happen. And now life is going to get hard for Diddy now. It's going to get rough. And men need to understand how you deal with women in the workplace. And again, I'm just telling guys this because some guys are going to be new to money. Some guys are going to be having their own companies. And you're going to be dealing with ladies that are going to let you do a lot of stuff to them. It's not always going to be, let's say, your fault. All right? You're going to have women coming on to you. They don't tell that part. Now, if a woman ever says stop, and I do believe that a lot of coercing of men attacking women does happen in the workplace. I'm a man, I know it happens. I'm in the country where it's known to happen. I've heard stories. I've known guys who have heard stories about. So there is no doubt about it that it happened. What is not told is that when women come on to the boss, that's not told, right? When women offer themselves to you in the workplace, when you ain't even thinking about it, that is not told. But you got to understand that you need to let a lot of stuff go. Respect women in your workplace. I don't care where you at. You have the company to work for them. There was a guy, man, I'm going to tell you the story. The dude was done, man. He sent a chick a work email. Asked the lady, could take her out to dinner. All she did was went there, printed up the email, took the email right to human resources and said, hey, so-and-so is writing me a work email asking me about X, Y, and Z. Now, this same chick was dealing with another guy in the same office on the side. She didn't tell on him, but that guy got in trouble. He didn't get fired, but he got like a talking to, a warning, or something like that. Even in America, if a woman feels you're looking at her in a way, they can talk to you about that. Well, you know what? She felt like she looked at you a certain way. I wouldn't even compliment a woman. In Africa, you can do that. Oh, you look nice today. I wouldn't even say that in America. Oh, hello, how are you doing? Those are nice shoes. Maybe I would say that. Oh, outfit is not even compliment outfit. I said, nice shoes. Don't hug them. Don't touch them. Don't do nothing. Okay? don't do nothing. If you have a company and you happen to hire a woman in your company that is attractive, do not manage her. Have somebody else do it. I have a dating show, and it's called the Pan-African Dating Show. There was one day I went to the Pan-African Dating Show. Many of you guys have already seen it. Go check it out on YouTube. It was like 6 ladies there that day. 4 of them was super thick and fine. I was like, oh my God. I had to go get a drink because it was so thick. And I know that as the boss, like if I decided I was trying to, get somebody's number or something like that, I could do, but I was like, no, I know I'm in Africa, but let me use my American rules. Let me not deal with it like that. And a lot of guys gotta really understand, like, when these women start coming after you and stuff, he could never expect this, like settling, maybe that now they're gonna spin the narrative and say, Cassie believe black women. Okay, and she's tagging the guy. Like she's working on the third look. I would be like, listen, let me let you go right now. But she's tagging him. Other black women are gonna follow suit. And a lot of black men got to be worried about this, man. When you start getting some money, especially getting money in popularity is different. If you like, for somebody that people know you, if people don't know you, you got a little bit more leeway, and if you're not flashy. But if people know who you are, like a Diddy, like a Jay-Z, man, you have to live your life, bro. You need to have several layers of separation between you and other people. You just have to. You have no choice. Absolutely have no choice. If you need to have a girlfriend that bad, and you're that sexually deprived, there are always places where you can go and take care of that. There are countries where that is legal. You guys know the countries, look them up. But if you're gonna hire somebody and then be sleeping with somebody like what Diddy did with Cassie, a 19-year-old at that, in your old age, and you're gonna hire them, that's what made it worse. That you were dealing with her and then she became a star, you made her a star, you gave her a bigger voice, then y'all split up. Leave people alone. Also, leave freaky sex acts and crazy power trip things alone, all right? Stop making women cut off their hair, do crazy things like that. Man, listen, man, it's not gonna end well. All that stuff, man. Doing all these things they don't want to do. They don't want to do it, man. You can find somebody that would like to do some things you want to do. That's all. Some guys are too horny, man. You want to do this and that. You want to disrespect people and stuff, bro. You got to really watch it, man. The world is watching now. You got cameras everywhere now, man. You got to really, be a good person for you, but be a good person to them. Things is different, man. And a lot of brothers got to wake up. We ain't in the 90s and 80s no more. Folks is telling, all right, you going to jail. For a fact, you're going to get sued. It's not worth all the problems you're going to be getting for this. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy O'Shea D. Jackson back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Pretty far, you just heard a bell. We're out.